The human mind has always been limited by the speed of its tools. We think we have made progress because our screens are sharper, our chips are smaller, but the architecture hasn't actually changed since the 1970s. We are still just flicking trillions of tiny switches. Think about every AI breakthrough, every shadow titan, every masterpiece of software. It's all complex arrangements of yes and no. We've built a cathedral of information, but we have built it on ones and zeros. So why does this matter? It's important because AI is currently a brute force game. We just throw more power and more chips at the problem until it is solved. But quantum is different. It's an elegant force. Instead of checking every door in a maze one by one, quantum can check every door in every maze simultaneously. Think about a mouse in a labyrinth. A mouse would have to check every single dead end until it finds the right path. But a quantum computer has a bird's eye view. It can see every path, every dead end at the same time. So no longer will we have to throw more power at a problem so that current chips can run every scenario one by one until it unlocks the right combination. To put it simply, AI doesn't function much different than a standard calculator, be it a highly complex and powerful one. And don't get me wrong, we have done a hell of a lot with that calculator. Think about the offspring of this technology, a computer that doesn't just guess, but knows the answer. The human race will no longer be in the trial and error phase. And we've already seen the first quantum algorithm tackle a protein that causes 25% of all human cancers, a feat that would have taken a standard supercomputer decades. And that's just a start. Imagine living material technologies like carbon capture paint that will literally breathe in CO2 to power your home. Or a battery that can charge in seconds and last for 30 years. And I know this sounds far-fetched, but if you take any technology back far enough, they would hang you for sorcery. We are moving towards a Type 2 civilization, where we will be able to simulate reality so perfectly that we can actually print medicine. So let's look at the companies behind this technology. While others are trapped in research labs, IonQ has moved onto the factory floor. They recently secured their first 256 qubit system sale, marking a shift from testing components to delivering enterprise-grade hardware. First quarter revenue hit $64.7 million, reflecting a massive 755% year-over-year surge. So this isn't speculative growth. They've officially raised their full year 2026 guidance to $270 million, because the demand for the tempo rack-mounted system is outstripping their current deployment capacity. With $3.1 billion in cash and investments, IonQ holds a massive strategic advantage. They have the capital to expand their 105,000 square foot manufacturing facility without returning to the markets for funding. I'm ignoring the valuation noise and looking at the backlog. When you have record-breaking RPOs and enough cash to fund operations for years, you're building the future. And you also have D-Wave, the revenue machine. D-Wave bypasses the race for perfect universal machines to dominate optimization. They operate as a blue-collar titan, tackling real-world logistics and scheduling over 100 commercial customers right now. They just reported a 1,994% explosion in quarterly bookings, totaling $33.4 million. This includes a $20 million system sale to Florida Atlantic University and the industry's first 10 million enterprise license. By acquiring Quantum Circuits, D-Wave is integrating error correction into their roadmap, but their current Advantage2 QPU is already outperforming classical nodes in heavy-duty industrial tests. The retail crowd is focusing on the revenue miss. I'm looking at the $470 million backlog and the fact that their sales pipeline just more than doubled in 90 days. People are lining up for this tech because it solves the bottom line today. And we also have QNT, the operating system. Born from the merger of Honeywell and Cambridge Quantum, this is the most intriguing player in the space. On May the 8th, 2026, Honeywell officially filled the S1 for the Quantinuum IPO, targeting a $10 billion valuation. It will be listed on the Nasdaq under the symbol QNT. They've successfully demonstrated 94 error-protected logical qubits. In this industry, logical is the only word that matters. It's the difference between the machine that makes guesses to the machine that produces industrial-grade answers. This is the Microsoft of quantum. They control the hardware, the OS, and the software stack. When QNT goes public, it becomes the definitive bellwether for the entire sector. If you want to know who holds the God key for the periodic table, look no further. If these three succeed, the tether is finally cut. We simulate new battery chemistry for QuantumScape in seconds. We fix the energy grid for GE Vernovas with a click. We spent 50 years teaching machines to think like us. It's time we teach them to think like the universe. Smart money is already uncoupling from the old world. Are you? This is Sundance from MyStockHarbor. Keep your course steady, guys.